Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, and I am literally in the center of the city where Temple Square is, and that's right, I am in the one and only Temple Square. Now, as I'm doing this video, I somewhat came at a wrong time. Now, some parts are blocked off, and Temple Square, nobody is allowed access. I will show you what Temple Square looks like as of now, but the whole thing, the whole remodeling and repairs and construction will be all done by 2026, at least that's what I'm told. So, but I'm doing this in May 2023, and I'll proudly show you what I can here at Temple Square. Here we go. So here is what Temple Square looks like as of the time I'm doing this video. You can see all the scaffolding, but it is guaranteed that this will definitely look much nicer and much prettier by the time this gets all done. Here, let me get up closer to a window. So that should give you the idea. And yeah, here's a little look at the construction. So Temple Square is a 10-acre historic complex. There's so much to see year-round and a lot of attractions regardless of your views on religion. In 1964, the whole thing was designated a National Historic Landmark, which was to recognize the Mormon achievement of reaching the Salt Lake area. And this may come as a surprise to many, but around 4 million people visit the square each year, making it the most visited place in the state of Utah. And yes, that includes all the national parks. So during the holidays, these trees are decorated in holiday lights from Thanksgiving to New Year's. This here is the Handcart Pioneer Monument. It is a tribute to the thousands of hardy Mormon pioneers who, because they could not afford the larger ox-drawn wagons, walked across the rugged plains in the 1850s, pulling and pushing all their possessions in handmade all-wood handcarts. Some 250 died on the journey, but nearly 3,000, mostly British converts, completed the 1,350-mile trek from Iowa City, Iowa, to the Salt Lake Valley. Many Latter-day Saints today proudly recount their trials and the triumphs of their ancestors who were among the Mormon handcart pioneers. Look at all these rocks. The struggle is still real. The struggle is still real today. Here's the east entrance of Assembly Hall. This was constructed of granite stone left over from the building of the temple, and it was completed in 1880. It is a place of public worship in which visitors are welcome. Although the building is used mainly for conferences of LDS congregations located in Salt Lake City and for other church meetings, it is also available for various cultural and civic functions. This auditorium holds almost 2,000 people with choir seats for 100. And those spires were originally chimneys. And this is the Nauvoo Bell. And here's a little marker on the side that tells you all about it. It originally hung in the temple that church members built in Nauvoo, Illinois in the 1840s. The Saints removed the bell in 1846 when they were forced to leave Illinois because of persecution. Following instructions from Brigham Young, the second company of pioneers carried the bell to the Salt Lake Valley. During their journey, they rang the bell to signal daybreak and departure and to warn that night sentries were on duty. The bell is now rung hourly as a symbol of religious freedom and is heard on KSL radio. This monument honors the Relief Society, an organization founded on March 17, 1842, for women of the church. The bell tower was built with donations from Relief Society members to mark the organization's centennial. I know it's a little dark, but that is the Salt Lake Tabernacle, which dates back to 1867. The world-famous Mormon Tabernacle Choir has performed there for more than a century now. Here is a view of the square, looking south from North Temple. The Salt Lake Temple closed in late 2019. This was to be a 4-year renovation project, but COVID-19 had a lot to do with pushing things back. The next two buildings are not necessarily part of Temple Square. This here is the Church History Library. And that is the Conference Center, which was built in 2000. It can hold a capacity of over 21,000 people in its auditorium. It is believed to be the largest theater-style auditorium ever built. On top of the building is a rooftop garden, and there is also a large underground parking garage under the building, which can hold more than 1,000 cars. There is also the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints office building, which is 28 stories tall. This houses administrative support staff for the church. From 1973 to 1998, this was the tallest structure in the state of Utah. So this here is the Eagle Gate, and it is at the southeast corner of Temple Square. And this was erected in 1959. All right, you go, boy. Eagle is 16 feet long and weighs 500 pounds. Yep, that thing right there, right in the middle.